Hey guys, so I know I know this video is gonna be tips for school and kind of Pepsi's like people do at school, like studying tips and all that. So yeah. Okay, it's gonna be like a mismatch. There's no schedule for this, so yeah. Okay, so number one, I'm just gonna be random order. I'm gonna say this is a tip or pet peeve. Okay, number one. I recommend, especially for middle school, this is going to be like for middle school because elementary school and high school, of course, I'm in 7th grade. I'm going in my second semester of 7th grade. So I don't know about 8th grade or high school. But if you're middle school or elementary school, I don't really know. And there is like tips about like 6th grade, but this is kind of like 6th grade and middle school. I don't know about 8th grade yet. So, yeah, 6th and 7th grade. Okay. So, or if you're in 8th grade, you can watch this. I mean, if you're in any grade, you can watch it. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. So, study and do your homework. Okay. What always happened to me is at like the beginning of this, at the like beginning of the school year, I was studying real hard, and then like in the middle, like at the like last first 9 weeks, started failing, and then I failed the beginning of second time, and then I worked my way up because I started studying, and I asked for extra study guides for me to rewrite it, like the stuff I know, because that's like what really helped rewriting it. So that's what I really did, and that made me at least like go to a 70. Like that's my goal, like go to at least get to a 70. But like if you keep on getting backwards, like work your way up, like try to get better. And like problem was my partner, my science partner, it was especially in science, and my Texas history partner, like the people in that science was like she was nice, she's like my friend, but like it didn't work for me. So we moved, me and my friend moved by each other, and like if I had a question, like she helped me understand, like I would ask, especially in math, so we also had math together. I'd be like, hey, I don't get this, can you help me, like, or she would be like, she can see like if I was confused, and she would like, if I was stuck, I'd be like, we just look, and then she would look, and she's like, you're still on there, and then she'll like show me it and like help me, and then we were always working together, and that also helped because we can discuss it, and she could also help me, so she was a great partner. So yeah, and then because I got to like listen more in class, I was actually listening and like doing it, so like and asking questions. So then I started like going up to 70s and everything, and 80s, and I didn't go higher because it was the end already. So I recommend doing that and not doing what I did. I'm gonna try to do that this year because it was really hard for history and science. Next is have enough supplies. Don't be afraid to ask the teachers questions, or if you got like a really bad grade on the test, get a pass for study hall, or like my school has like activity, like, and I have like all grades, and 6th period goes to the activity teacher named it's kind of like study hall. So then like just do that, just get like an activity pass, study hall pass for that teacher, and go ask like questions about that test, why I got that question wrong, I don't understand why I got that question wrong, or if like, what? Mine, but it needs washing. Um, but so like, sorry. So, but if like, also like, if you're too afraid to like ask questions in the middle of the class, like if you're like sometimes I'm still like getting, because I might like get it wrong or something, or like I might like sound really stupid and I already know the question. After class, or like while you're working on it, or like after class, like, or before class, like after class, go ask him a question, or go ask the teacher a question. Like, he's there to help. They're there to help you. Like, don't be afraid to. And also, if you had trouble on your homework, like on a question or anything, go before school. In the next morning, ask him a question, or before that period starts with the teacher, like, go like say, hey, I didn't get this question, or while you're grading it, say I didn't get that, or like if you have like a really bad average like I did in history and them, I asked actually both of those teachers history was really bad. So I asked my history teacher, hey, am I missing any assignments? And I actually missed like 5 from when I was absent, and she forgot to give them to me. So she didn't give me a late grade because I reminded her. Because I had those papers, but I knew she didn't write when they were due. So I showed them her there where she put absent, and so I told her that she never told me when it was due. She never asked me for it. I didn't know when it was due, and she actually like told me it was gonna be a normal grade. Just do it, and actually help me. So I recommend doing that, and also I recommend every week going to check like we. Okay, I'll do it before I come down. Okay, like actually like check like the grade book, like if you can. Like go check your grade book and your average. See if you don't have any. Actually do it like every month or every week. Actually, I did it every week. Like when the second I wasted, I start doing that. Like just check it. See if you have any missing assignments. See if like all your test grades. Look over your tests. Like they're not like they don't give it to you to back. Like just for you not to look at them. Like look at them. Look why you got wrong. Ask teachers questions about it. Anything. I hate, I hate when people think you, like when you have a partner, people like, just like work on a worksheet together. When people think that you or the other person can do all the work and you can copy off the answers, I hate that. So, my friend I got moved to in science was actually like, hey, I don't think you're gonna copy off me. And I was like, no, but I will ask you questions, or like ask you like once I'm done like with the question, what did you get for that or whatever, and make sure. And if I don't get it, like can you help me explain? She's like, yeah, I'll do that. That's fine with me. And we do it to each other. We ask each other. Like I hate that. Like literally, don't do that. Like figure it out. Like and also. I hate it when people think that just because you have gum, if you don't give it to them, they're going to be like, oh, Lily, why do you have gum? Lily, why do you have gum? Or like, why are you playing on your phone? And first of all, I don't play on my phone. They're just trying to make me in trouble. Second of all, I don't even chew gum in class. Okay, that's impossible for me. I'll always get caught. Okay, I'm a bad gum chewer. They can see it, they can smell it. For me. So then, literally I've never got in trouble because like one of my teachers like knew me and like he will like and I recommend if there's anything wrong like if like my dad like passed away on May 11th pancreatic cancer or like my brother went to boarding school, he came home for Christmas, we took him yesterday back and I cried literally. If there's anything trouble like you feel like you're gonna cry, like go ask him if you can go to the like teacher, like the counselor or anything. Or like if you like one day like they were talking about cancer and I was thinking about my dad and I literally started bawling. Almost bawling and Rachel saw me and she literally like was like and my teacher saw me and she was like he was like, what's on? And I told him, and he was like, okay, go outside. I know this side. I read your paper. Because, so, like, at the beginning of school, my teachers made all of us, like, send out a syllabus, like, did, like, a paper about ourselves. And my science teacher said, like, anything you would like me to know. And I said ADD, my brother's in boarding school, my dad died, blah, 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 blah. So, like, he could know and be aware. So, like, now, like, and that was, like, the first, like, month of school. Like September, or actually October. So then every time we talk to kids, like my teacher always looks at me and say, you can step out if you want. I mean like, and you can go ahead and start the homework while we're doing this. And I'm like, okay. And I sometimes stay. Like I was like mostly all the time I stay now because I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. I'm fine. They understand whatever. And if you start crying, don't be afraid. Like this, everybody probably goes through it. Like people understand like okay, so people are bullying Sandy, let's say that, and people were bullying me, and once they saw Sandy's video, cause she made an old one on her old YouTube channel about like crying over our dad and everything, like first, like, when he was about to die, and my mom told us, and we stayed home from school, and was like, all my teachers understood. I didn't get in trouble for missing if I asked questions about what I missed. Whatever, all my teachers gave us, like, because where I go to school, like, the days, how many get absent, you have that much days for you to fill, like, make that up. So, like, that up, but some of my teachers, like, gave us extra time because, like, I was drawing, like, in homework or something. So, once they saw Sandy's video, that actually was, like, stop bullying for, like, 2 months. And like and then like once my dad died, they like stopped and they posted her video all over Instagram, and like it got so popular, and I was like, thank you, for because I care about, like, I was like, okay, thanks. And like people like I got like 1 million like likes and comments over those photos on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, okay. So then like I hate that when like people like think you can get them in trouble. Also, I hate it when you first go to like back to school after winter break or summer break, and you try to make new friends and you introduce yourself, and they introduce back, and then they like give you a weird look, like, really? I'm not I'm not a ghost. I'm right here. Or when they talk about you and you know it because they're whispering, but then they point at you. No, not gonna be treated like that. Shoot, go, bye, okay? Bye, bye, bye. Okay, so that is my things. I know it's kind of long again, but you know, YOLO. Bye. And if you want more of these kind of like school tips and like pet peeves, I will be doing that. Like it down. That's it. No, like it. Um, um, we'll leave requests or video response to your annoying things and tips. So thank you guys. Bye.